Hi Curtis and Phil, this is Jason. I just wanted to film a short video showing you the test fixture that we've completed. As you can see, there's several moving components inside of this fixture that are all working together. They're all connected and working together and moving on a rail system with ball bearings that we've created. But basically, it snaps back perfect. The trigger is being pushed on the bottom. There's ball bearings riding on these rails that are allowing it to be pushed back, and then when it comes forward, we have a special system here that can control the pressure and the Newton force that it snaps back with, which can be adjusted in the front. All that's going to be buried inside the gauge. What we did notice and what we've learned, which I kind of expected from the last go-round, was we made some modifications on these rails to where when it snaps back, it's at basically perfectly, the true position to each other are perfect, and then we've tapered the top and bottom walls 2.5 thousandths on each side, at a total of 5 thousandths on each rail, so it actually allows it a little bit more space to move, because it's going to move a little bit from side to side. But as you can see, this thing moves back and snaps back perfect. I can adjust this mechanism to allow it to snap back just a little more tightly, and when we figure out exactly the Newton pressure that we want, we will adjust it accordingly. There's one last thing that has to be redesigned. As you can see, this is pressing forward and it's snapping the indicator back. The actual tool is reversed, so when it's at home, it's going to be contracted, and then when it goes out, when we pull the trigger, it's going to go out and extend past the back of the stack up, and when we let go, that's when it's going to come back at a controlled motion, and it's going to stop. Every single time it comes back and takes a measurement with the hook tip, it's going to stop, but it's going to be moving at the same exact pressure and force using this mechanism. But there was probably, I can't even tell you guys how many different components that were tested and redesigned and remachined, and it's been quite a crazy process, but the mechanical aspect of it is all proven, and it's sound and everything's good. Like I said, they redesigned one last part that's going to allow this thing to sit right here in its free state, and then when I pull the trigger, it's going to go out, and then when I release it, it's going to snap back very slowly until it makes contact with the back of the stack up. That last piece that holds that spring, I think I should have that design change back today, and we're going to throw it on the machine and get it back as soon as possible. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on the latest and greatest. Okay, everything looks good, everything's proven. The last thing we have to do is make that last piece and slap that spring in there, and then everything's good.